everybody, it is Nisi back with another Cricut tutorial, and today we're going to be making this right here. This is just a top tab with the words cut out of it. Um, I see these are really trending in right now, and I want one in my planner, so I'm going to make one. I'm going to show you how to make one too. So for this, we're going to need Cricut Design Space images, and the first thing that you're going to type is square. If you hear that jingling, it's muffins in the background. And then you're going to get this square right here because it's two pieces. And then you're going to get a circle. And then for the circle, you're going to get one that is two pieces as well. We can use this one because it is two pieces. And then we're going to just insert images. So we have the square and we have the circle. Now, the first thing that we want to do is we're going to work with the square. We're going to select it, and then we're going to ungroup it. That makes it two images or two shapes. Then we're going to play around with this one to decide how thick we want that's my fence. How thick we want the bottom part. And we can make this a little bit bigger. I think mine is going to be 4 inches because I think that's a good size. And then from here, let me see. I'm going to open it so I can distort it just a tad bit. And I like that size. And so I'm going to align it and center it horizontally. Then I'm going to slice it. And then when you slice it, you're going to get this shape here. So it's already coming together. With the circle, you're going to do the same thing. So you can shrink it to see where you want it. And we're actually going to be using these, the big circle there. So you're going to keep it together, and then once you measure the tab, so I think that is a good size, then I'm going to take the circle here, ungroup it, and then shrink the blue one, not the clear, not the cream colored one, because the blue one is going to determine how thick the tab is going to be. So it's 100 vertically, and then now it's going to be centered. From here, we're going to slice it, delete, delete. Then we're going to bring these back together here. Who's calling? Then we're going to bring these back together here, and then we're just going to select them both and weld them together. And that is how the tab looks. I think mine is a little bit off center, so I'm going to take it and align horizontally. There we go. There we go. So that's perfect. And weld that together. So we have this now, and then for the text, we're going to put, I guess we'll put today. I'm going to do mine in all caps. You can do yours in upper caps or lower caps. I like a bold font for mine, just because I think it just looks, better. You can do a thin font. You can do cursive if you like. And we're going to just take it and shrink it so it fits in the space. So this looks delightful. Now we're going to select it all, and we're going to slice it. And then we're going to take these words and delete them. And then we'll take these words and delete them. And there you go. So now you have the little top tabs. You can make them say different things if you like. If you want to make multiple before you slice it, so you can go back to this phase here where it's the text in the weld picture, and you just duplicate it like so. So you have more than one, and then from here, then you can slice. And then delete. Delete. So this one's going to say today. And we're going to get more text. And one can say out of this, oh, monthly. If you like, oh, I can't spell today. Monthly, if you like that one. And if you're new to Cricut, it's only red because that determines like what mat. So, for instance, all of these will be cut out of the same sheet of paper. So I'm not necessarily worried about it. But if you want to do this in one pattern, this another pattern, and this another pattern, you would just change the color of it, and it'll tell Cricut to print it on a different mat. And so that is how you do that. Just in case you didn't know, because when I got my machine, I was really confused too. Like I didn't want it red, I wanted a different color, and then I was just a crazy one. So today, monthly, and then we'll make another one that is adorable, and it'll just say glam. Like that. Shrink it. And then we will slice them. Delete that and delete that. So this is what we got so far. I'm going to print these out, and then I'm going to show you what they look like when I finish. All right, y'all, so this is what they look like after they finish printing on the mat. I'm going to get my wheedle, my scraper, just in case I need them. And we're gonna just peel these bad boys off. This paper, if you're wondering, is from the Blush Glam collection at Michael's, I believe, has it. And this, we're gonna just pick it up. Okay. I don't know why Muffin is like the quietest dog. He does not like to come out or be bothered or anything until I'm recording. Then he just wants to be everywhere. So sorry about that. It's just my baby. Okay, so we're gonna work with these, and then I'll fix that later. So this is what they look like when they finish. You can use, I know mine are like extra large, but this is what they look like. So this is our monthly one, our glam one, our today one, and then this is my planner. I'm going to do another video on this planner, but what they would look like is for our monthly section, you would just clip it like so. And then these are obviously way too big. I do know that, but this is just for the purposes of this video so you can see how to make them. Once they are created and they're all welded together, you can shrink them and you can size them to the size that you want. But this is what they look like. If you did it with a thicker cardstock, it would be thicker, or you can laminate them and then cut them out. Yes, so you can print out some 8.5 by 11 cardstock and cut them out so they'll be thicker. You can laminate the cardstock and then put it in the machine and cut that out, and it will be thicker. But those are some options, and it can go like this, or you can put it like this, however you want it. But this is monthly, and then this one says today, so I'll flip to my actual today header. Flip right here. And we can put the today in there. And these are really flimsy because the paper is thin, like I said. And then for glam, we'll put this in my project planning sheets because one piece I got left. That, and then this is what they will look like when they're all said and done. And you can close the planner like that. And then the tabs stick out like so. And then you can open it and just flip to the monthly and flip to today and then flip to glam. So that is how you make these. Comment down below to let me know if you decide to make these and if you decide to, you know, use these in your planner. Like I said, if you have any questions, definitely comment below and let me know. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next